I've always found it very frustrating as a songwriter in the Christian genre, because as I've grown older and more experienced as a writer, it turns out I'm more of a confessional singer-songwriter guy than a corporate worship guy. But it's very difficult to reach people with confessional singer-songwriting things, talking about the realities of your walk, because it's hard to universalize those things. And people just don't want to be reminded, apparently, that God is sometimes a little bit confusing. So I've tried to be as honest as I can with my experience of what it means to follow Jesus. But it turns out that some of these more tricky things about what it means to be a person of faith are not very popular things, and they're hard to sell because they're just not fluffy and nice and wonderful. There's some harsh realities. I just think as an artistic person and as somebody who feels strongly about being honest, that it's good to grapple with those things. I don't know if it's wise to grapple with them in the context of rock and roll, but all the music I've ever loved deals with some of the difficulties of being alive. And I don't think it's invalid to do that in the context of Christian music. In fact, I think it's even more important. But it's not popular, and it's not on top 40, and it's not in most Christian bookstores. That does not mean it doesn't need to be done though. Someone's got to do it, I think. And I'm not signing up for that job of being the guy, the thorn in the side, going, hey, this God is awesome, but what about this thing? I didn't choose that. I would rather not be that guy, but I feel just compelled to sing what it honestly feels like to be a follower of God in such an imperfect and strange world we live in.